Austin City leaders are getting ahead of weather threats as we ease into what's considered a high-risk month for severe weather here in Central Texas.
City officials briefed the public today, reminding everyone how to prepare when living in Flash Flood Alley. They're working on efforts to prepare vulnerable populations like the homeless community, and they're also encouraging everyone to have a plan detailing things like meeting locations, evacuation routes, and emergency contacts ahead of a severe weather event.
First, you're going to make a plan, then you're going to build a kit, then you need to know your neighbors, and you're going to stay informed.
And city leaders say staying up to date with weather alerts is very important. You can download our KXAN weather app by scanning the code on your screen right there. Our team updates the hourly forecast and 7-day forecast by hand. But warning people and clearing waterways aren't the only steps the city of Austin takes.
And KXAN's Sarah Alshay looks at some long-term steps currently underway by Watershed Protection to mitigate flooding impacts on homes.
Orange and white construction signs line a part of this North Austin neighborhood. The project's goal, reduce flooding for houses and roads near Little Walnut Creek between Metric Boulevard and Rutland Drive.
Austin has a history since the beginning of time of flooding.
Austin's Watershed Protection Department recently started the second phase of this 4-part project. They're building a large box culvert to allow water to flow under Mearns Meadow Boulevard.
They did have a flooding a couple of years ago, unfortunately, and it was in the midst of a construction project that was not completed, but we are at the tail end of that project. We're wrapping that up, and that project is going to help divert a lot of the flows that flood the creek to be able to go into a storm system to divert it away from the neighborhood.
In 2023, KXAN reported on 70 homes flooding because debris wasn't picked up from a nearby creek.
People were looking at anywhere from $60,000 to $100,000 worth of repairs in their homes. We know multiple people who are still in the process of repairing their homes.
This project, one of several underway by Watershed Protection. On Tuesday, the department released its 2024 annual report highlighting recent milestones like installing and replacing more than 3,000 feet of storm drain infrastructure and clearing debris from more than 12 miles of different waterways.
Crews that go out to the creeks, we have crews that help inspect our infrastructure, both the pond systems that are there to mitigate the flooding, the creeks, the waterways.
Ultimately, when crews finish work near Little Walnut Creek, Watershed Protection says some homes will no longer be in the floodplain and others will have a lower chance of flooding. Sarah Alshay, KXAN News.
And along with flooding, Watershed Protection focuses on preventing erosion as well. The 2024 report mentioned that the department is almost done with its largest erosion project, and that's to date. The Roy G. Guerrero Park Channel Stabilization Project will channel water through 3 large concrete structures to slow its force as it flows toward the Colorado River.